und herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Folge. Heute mit Stanley Parabel, die Demo-Version. Wer die Vollversion haben möchte, kauft euch bei Steam. Aber zuerst zeige ich euch erstmal, was überhaupt Stanley Parabel ist. Ein Frame 130, okay. Ich denke, es erklärt sich ganz von selbst. Ja, so weit so gut. Das ist ein Widescreen mit einer wunderschönen schwarzen Schrift. Okay, abbrechen kann man es nicht. Klicken. So weit so gut. Okay. Wieder Anti-Chamber. Oh, Parking. Okay. Oh, die Grafik ist ja wunderschön. Okay, ich kann rumlaufen. Das ist ein wunderschönes Parkhaus. Schon sehr gut. Treppen sind gut. Türen schon mal alle zu. Die ist offen. Will ich da rein? Ich weiß nicht. Will ich da rein?
Welcome to the Stanley Parable demonstration. Your number is 28. When your number is displayed, please enter the demonstration room. Thank you, and have a pleasant demonstration.
Okay. Was haben wir hier? Nichts, was ich irgendwie anklicken könnte. Die Türen ist zugefallen. So wie dazu. Hier ist sie das. Wie macht die das? Die Tür. Ganz von alleine. Ist nicht verrührt. Okay. Soll ich warten? Ich weiß nicht. Soll ich warten? Nein. Oder? Da. Ungeduldig. Famous Demos. Okay. Wow. Da keine Tür, oder? Das kann nur fest zurück. Doch, da ist eine Tür. Das ist nicht gut. Das ist. Ich war dann trotzdem mal. 7. Was soll's. Ich glaube, das ist 28. Sicherheit. Wait.
Oh, hello. Welcome to the Stanley Parable live demonstration. It will be my pleasure to guide you through this sneak peek at what to expect in the Stanley Parable. A tease, just enough to leave you hungry for more. How exciting. Can't you just feel that nervous tension? The looming uncertainty? Why don't we drink in the anticipation for a moment, just for 20 minutes or so? Please, for just 20 minutes, don't move or act in any way. Simply remain motionless and let the thrill of demoing the Stanley Parable wash over you.
Ich hab eigentlich keinen Bock.
Oh, I get it. You're too anxious. You can barely hold still. Well, tell you what. I think we should walk off that nervous energy before getting the demo underway. Here, why don't I take you on a little tour of the facility and show you how we make a demonstration for a game like the Stanley Parable.
Ist er durch? Ist er durch? Scheinbar. Keiner Weg.
This is where I and the other proctors have been working meticulously to construct a demo that explains clearly and concisely exactly what the Stanley Parable is, how it plays, and why you should spend real-world money on the main game. Video game demonstrations are tricky, and without the proper technology, you run the risk of the player having no idea what to expect in the full version.
Ich liebe das Spiel jetzt schon. Ich habe es vorher schon gespielt und ich liebe es einfach. Wenn ich irgendwie keine Türen öffnen kann. Oder ob da irgendwas tun kann im Moment. Okay. Dann laufen wir einfach weiter, oder? Wir stehen sinnlos in der Gegend rum. Sieht auch schön. Okay, was steht da? Kannst du jemand lesen? Das rote Tür. Rot fällt nicht. Oder doch? Weiß nicht. Oh, Vorder. Sehr gut. Tür aus dem Betrieb. Ja, gut. Macht Sinn bei dieser Tür. Gut gebaut. Okay.
Ah, here is one such technology. These buttons are meant to convey the meaning of choice and the impact of the decisions you make. After all, choices carry tremendous meaning and consequence. Didn't you know that? Go ahead. Why don't you try picking one of these buttons to press, and we'll see what your choice says about you.
Okay. Ich bin mir nicht sicher, ob es einen Unterschied macht oder überhaupt etwas anderes passiert, wenn ich x-beliebigen Button klicke, aber so wie ich das Spiel bis jetzt kenne, wird das wohl der Fall sein.
How fascinating. Did you know that 94% of all people who select that particular button are sexual predators? You see, our choices really do illuminate the very intangible nature of our minds and souls. Pervert.
Weiter Buttons klicken. Oh.
Okay, what else can I show you then? This place is the buffalo of game design. Nothing is wasted.
Boah, Technology, Fair Choice und... Na gut, da gehen wir erstmal nicht hin. Motion Groups... Was sind hier unten noch? Ein Keller. Isolation Chamber. Warum? Okay. Isolationskammer. Klingt super.
One of the most important parts of administering any demonstration is pumping up your ego and appealing to insecurities about your sense of self-worth. That's why we use this room to develop cheap compliments to shower on the player during the demo. Go ahead and press that button to see some of the superficial flattery we've been cooking up.
I don't think so. Das will ich anders hinlaufen. Was können wir dann? Wem ist dazu zwingen? Ich will es doch gar nicht. Aha!
My heavens, I've never met someone who can consume as much uranium in a single sitting as you can. Just look at you go.
Genau.
Of all the people I know who are playing this exact demo at this exact moment and standing in this exact room, your performance is easily in the top 5,000.
Yeah.
Top 4,700 even. I won't go as far as 4,600. Let's see. Oh, this is embarrassing. I really can't think of anything else to say. No. You've really exhausted my list of compliments. Goodness. That was fast. Either you or this department has a lot of room for improvement. Okay then, what's next?
Den Button nochmal klicken. Push the button. Ah. Okay, dann nicht. Sprecher ist in Real Life sehr lustig. Viel von ihm euch in Real Life
This
nicht
device
sehen.
tells you whether or not you're inside a video game demonstration. Somewhere around here there's also a device that tells you whether or not you're inside a device that tells you whether or not you're inside a video game demonstration.
Wait. Okay. Die Stimme ist echt wunderbar.
Are you that eager for the demo to start? Don't worry, we're almost there.
Okay, ich kann einen Arm auflegen, das ist schade. Was haben wir hier? No danger. Nothing will kill me? Wait. Okay, only this room. Ja, nichts wird mich töten. Das klingt super. Muss diese Seite vom Zaun stehen? Weg. Warum? Okay. Facility Manager. Good. Wow, technology, motion boost.
Now here's what we use to convey story. These booths convert text from a story into raw emotion. Go ahead, step into one of them and feel the sheer power of narrative exposition.
Ich will behaupten, Discover!
It was though, and within the shame he carried that ocean breeze did drift, the fierceness of the tides, the inevitable collapse of their kingdoms, washed ashore, bereft of shame, martyrs devoid of a cause, ripping and tearing at the eternal seams. A vessel without a captain, carrying itself like plastic in the wind, hinting at a purpose that was truer in some distant memory, if only it could decipher through time's veneer, whose memory it wanted to be. It was though, and within the shame he...
Okay. Ich liebe das Spiel und ich weiß auch wieder warum. Happiness. Bist du?
Now, we have to save at least a few emotions for the full game.
Straight. Okay. It's better.
Where did these cliffs go? These crags that we stood upon, they shielded us from our own ignorance, spoke coddling words and wrapped our vulnerabilities in a woolen cloth that so many times I tried to set aflame. If I knew these comforts now, would their fibers be any more sensitive to the heat of my touch? Perhaps it was the cold I desired most of all. That empress to whom my flesh was always invisible. A hammock for the bones, waiting to be touched and to be known.
Okay, die haben wir wirklich in die Dinger. Verdammt. Ich erst nicht mehr gehört. Und ihr selbst noch ein Demos. Wie gesagt, ist los. Geh weiter. Lass mich herein. Okay.
Oh, you went in both booths? Oh, how vulnerable of you. If at any point during the demo you need to cry, just let me know and we can take a minute.
Gut. Ich glaube, ich spiele das nochmal und laufe mal ein vorbei. Mal schauen, was passiert. Das wird mit Sicherheit das ganze Spiel ändern. So wie ich das hier
No,
kenne.
I think you'll find this exciting. We've actually developed a wall that you can walk through. Go ahead, give it a shot.
Nur die Mauer. Von beiden Seiten.
Oh, guess it's still in development. Right, okay, moving along.
Keine dieser Mauern kann ich durchlaufen. Wow. Chili. Oh ja, überhaupt nicht.
How's the
geglaubt.
anticipation? Still feeling it?
Gut, ich glaube. Wir könnten den ganzen Weg zurücklaufen. Was passiert dann?
No, we've already seen this room. If it saves you the trouble of pushing another button, I can assure you that you're still a pervert.
Aber mal weiter zurück. Scheinbar redet er auch hier mit mir. Zurück. Flucht.
This door cannot be opened because it's where you just came from. It's in the past. The Stanley Parable's official stance on the past is that it no longer exists and should be ignored. If the past attempts to speak to you, you may refer it to a Stanley Parable associate.
Ich will. Da aber durch. Lass mich durch. Sie da erwartet, dass ich durchlaufe. Okay, jetzt tust du. Wie soll ich in den anderen Raum laufen und noch mehr herkommen? Spiel Demo. Und dann. Was passiert jetzt? Licht an! Licht, Kamera. Keine Action. Okay. Doch, scheinbar nicht. Hat auf diese Demo-Version. Kann ich nicht vorhin 20 Minuten auf der Stelle stehen? Wollen wir das noch? Sie halt ein lustiges Display. Starten wir doch mal mit 20 Minuten auf der Stelle stehen. Sich die Länge des Videos anschaut, 40 denken, das wird nichts.
Now this room is perhaps the most important you'll encounter in the demo. This is where we determine whether or not the demo has been effective. Whether it... No! What are you doing? You can't make that decision yet. You haven't played the demo. We've put so much work into this demonstration. Wouldn't it be a shame if you rushed right into making a purchasing decision without savoring it first? Let this one simmer. You'll have plenty of time to decide later.
Okay. So Schwein, also ich da raus? Okay. Just move here.
And there you have it. Everything you need to know about how video game demos are made.
No. Not this one again. Oh.
However, it's still important that we address safety concerns. Please closely observe the following possible negative side effects of playing the Stanley Parable. If you agree to be held 100% responsible for any and all injury or long-term damage, mental, physical or otherwise, that may occur while playing the demo, please do not press the large red glowing disagree button at this time. Nothing? No objections? You're quite sure about that? Well, all right then. In the event that you do experience one or all of the previously listed symptoms, let's establish a signal for you to convey to me that you wish the demonstration to be terminated. Please step into the dance perimeter.
Wollen wir oder wollen wir nicht? Nein. I want to. Nope. Float. Schöne Bücher hat er hier. Ich glaube, ich möchte das nicht. Warten wir 20 Minuten. Ich traue ihm da nicht. Sieht aus wie eine Falltür.
Please perform a dance. Your dance has been recorded. In the event that you feel confused or disoriented by anything you see inside the demo, perform that dance and I will terminate the demo immediately. Right. All preparations have been made. It is time at last. Are you prepared for the Stanley Parable?
Wow. Schöner Raum. Gefällt mir. Und jo. Das ist ein Ende. Oh. Okay, wir kommen da mal durch.
Oh wait, what are we doing here?
Welcome to the Stanley Parable demonstration. Your number is 29. When your number is displayed, please enter the demonstration room. Thank you, and have a pleasant demonstration.
Wait.
Okay, I'm lost. Let's just get back to the green room and start the demo again. I must have done something wrong the first time.
Diesmal springe ich durch, bevor die Zeug da steht. Los, los, los. Ja, Licht.
Okay, here we go. The Stanley Parable demo, take 2. Finding the demo, learning exactly what the Stanley Parable is. Here it comes.
Oh, das sieht schon mal besser aus. Ist da auch schon? Ah, okay. Ich glaube, das war's dann auch schon.
Oh wait, what's this?
Eine 8. ist eine 8. Ist der Lautsprecher? Ich weiß es nicht.
Eight.
Genius.
8.
Wait.
Eight.
Wait. This is all wrong. This isn't the Stanley
Eight.
Parable. This is a
Eight.
game where you press a button and it says
Eight.
8. Not
Eight.
only is the Stanley Parable not a
Eight.
game about continuously
Eight.
pressing the number 8, I can guarantee that
Eight.
this button does not appear
Eight.
anywhere in the main game. Why is it here instead of the demo for the Stanley Parable? Where did the demo go? There was an actual demo here before. Something has gone wrong. It's all gone horribly wrong.
8.
We need to get you out of here before you start forming impressions of the Stanley Parable based on whatever the hell this 8 game is. We need to get out. We need to start over. You mustn't stay here another minute. Out, out, go.
8. 8.
Ja, nicht raus.
8.
Now, I think
So schön,
perhaps
ja.
you've misunderstood me, so let me reiterate as clearly as I can. This is not the Stanley Parable.
Yeah,
What
it's
you
demo.
are doing is pushing a button over and over that does nothing but
8.
speak the word 8. Has that
8.
gotten through? You may be continuing to press this button under the
8.
impression you're playing the
8.
Stanley Parable right now.
8.
An assumption that is, I should
8.
remind you again, entirely erroneous.
Weiter klicken und weiterlaufen. Ich klicke mal.
8. 8. 8.
Doesn't
8.
even make sense. Why would I have gone to all of this elaborate setup just to demonstrate a game that doesn't do a single thing except repeat the word 8? The waiting room, the green room, the tour of the facility, all of that for no reason other than to contextualize and build up this particular game. Why? What about this game deserves any of that time and
8.
attention? Are you seeing something in it that I'm not?
8. 8. 8. 8. 8.
Okay, here's the deal. It isn't possible that you still think this is the Stanley Parable. I've restated the fact too many times, which means that you are now consciously choosing to delay the actual demo as long as possible. Is that it? Are you afraid of the Stanley Parable?
Nope.
I suppose another possibility
like this
is that
game.
you can't hear me because you're playing with the sound off. In which case, what are you even getting out of this 8 game in the first place? This scenario is perhaps even more concerning.
8. 8.
Wie lange will ich das noch machen?
8.
You
8.
really are finding this amusing, aren't you? The experience of pushing a button and it says 8. Is this intrinsically captivating to you on its own as a legitimate experience? I mean, I'm starting to wrap my head around the idea, but it's not all the way there. How do you get into this demo? Are you our target market for the game? Should I be concerned for the Stanley Parable sales numbers right now?
8.
Möchte das Spiel auch?
8.
8.
8.
The funny
No,
thing
one.
is, you haven't even played the Stanley Parable yet. How can you be sure that this is a better game? Is this simply more compelling than you imagine the Stanley Parable to be? Have you formed such a rich vision of the game already? What exactly did I do that gave you such a miserable, awful impression of what it's like to play the Stanley Parable? Was it the dance?
Aggressiv.
Yes, it was almost certainly the dance. I regret that now.
Ah,
8.
ich kann Stunden machen.
8. 8.
Wenn es nicht
Well,
gefällt,
the good part is
sprich vor.
that if this is your metric for quality in a game, when we do get to the Stanley Parable, you'll be thrilled, shocked, blown away. Every one of your faculties will be enraptured by the experience of a game that does anything more than say 8 over and over. Yes, I can't wait for your
Was hier
entire
was
world to be
weitermachen
shattered
möchte.
and rebuilt. A magical moment we'll all share together.
Okay, ich glaube, ich gehe mal weiter.
Oh, goodness, finally. Now, let's get back to business and start this demo over from the top.
Das ist hier schön, ne? Das Fenster. Wunderschönes weißes Fenster. Waiting room. Wo ist der Kaffee runtergefallen? War nicht deine Kaffeetasse? 71. Was passiert bei 100? Wann kommt er wieder bei 29 an? Was passiert bei 100? Ich mach mal. Wenn bei 99 ist, müsste er irgendwie auf 1 zurückspringen und dann bis 29. Das dauert ewig. Ist langsamer oder kommt es mir nur so vor? Wenn ihr wollt, dass ich abfahre und schau, was passiert bei 100, dann schreibt mich an, dann mache ich gerne ein zweites Video für euch. Ich spule bis hierhin vor. So.
Welcome to the Stanley Parable demonstration. Your number is 30. When your number is displayed, please enter the demonstration room. Thank you, and have a pleasant demonstration.
Jupp, zurück zu Exit. Ich will nicht raus.
Okay, now let's take a minute to get something straight here. When you sit down to play this demo, you are assuming an amount of responsibility for its outcome. Now, I can't say for certain whether you caused us to encounter the 8 game rather than the Stanley Parable, but I think it's a pretty safe assumption that you had something to do with it. At this time, please take a minute to think about all of the mistakes you've made in playing this demonstration, as well as your lack of respect for demo taking in general.
Good.
Wonderful. I could really feel the introspection on my end. Now that we're all on the same page again, I feel ready to attempt the demonstration once more. In this third attempt, we shall truly come to understand the meaning of the Stanley Parable. Let the demonstration begin.
Again. Okay, das ist das erste Video, das ich suchen muss. Wie heißt das? Why?
What? No, it can't be over yet. You didn't see anything. Everything that was supposed to demonstrate why the Stanley Parable is a quality experience worth your time and money. It was here somewhere, I'm sure of it. Oh, no. We have to get out of here. We have to find something for you to do, anything. The demo cannot end like this. Hurry, this way.
Echt gutes Ende. Was ist, wenn ich stehen bleibe? Das ist wie das 8 Game. Das macht auch Spaß. 8. Verflucht. Okay, ich weiß hier nicht.
Okay, yes. This is new. This is different. Surely there must be a game somewhere in here. Okay. Oh, how about this cup? Yes, go pick up the cup.
Was steht denn da drauf? Stanley Parable Demo. Okay.
All right. Now put it in the bin.
Well, okay.
You did it! You won! You know what you get for winning? An achievement. Wow, the Stanley Parable just keeps getting better and better. In fact, let me take a little survey of your experience. Based on what you've played so far, would you purchase the Stanley Parable?
Oh.
You responded,
What a clear and straightforward demonstration of the merits of the Stanley Parable. I am convinced of the quality of the full game.
incredible. You really do get it. You understand. Oh, I was so worried. I just wanted you to know what I see in the Stanley Parable. What I think makes it, well, special. It's so very difficult to put into words. Oh, we're all beyond that now, aren't we?
Okay.
Come along. Let's get to the end and the final choice.
Natürlich. Wird mir jetzt zum Ende kommen. Meine Nummer ist gut. Was haben wir hier noch so? Bilder, Lernbilder haben. Wunderschön. Schnell, für Boxen drauf. Diesmal, schade. Okay, ich glaube, wir laufen weiter. Schöner Vorratsraum.
Ending, where
Easy
are
come
you? Where are you?
Ah! The big red disagree button. So.
Is this it? Yes, the end. Now, this is where we want the demo to be over. And I think it's time for you to log your final decision as to whether or not the Stanley Parable is any good. And it all comes to this. Please consider very carefully before answering. Much is at stake.
Hat es mir gefallen. Ich werde auf jeden Fall jetzt nochmal spielen. Ich will doch mehr Achievements, die ich kriegen kann. Ich da wieder durch. Was ist denn durch? Gravity in Effect? Oh. Wait. Ja. Das ist ein wunderschöner Raum. Ja, nein. Das ist echt Spaß machen, die Typen zu ärgern. Andererseits, ich zu reden muss, das war schon gut. Ich werde niemals im Matrix bleiben. No! Ich sag no.
Is it working? Are you sure? You sure you pressed the button? What? No, we finished the demo. Did it start again? Hello? Is anyone there? They already finished. They said they liked it. I need someone to stop the demo. Hello?
Was ist no?
We need to go back. We need to get out of here.
Okay, nein. Ja, nein, warte. Dich aus. Ich traue dem nicht. Ich traue dir ganz. Just so. Exit. Da. Ausgang. Okay. Wow.
Oh no, what's going on? Where is everyone? Okay, over to the left, down this way.
To the left? Nope. Ich gehe in den Keller. Moment. Nein. Moment. Ich war oben. Verflucht. Ich glaube, ich sollte hin. Egal.
Oh, nice and quiet. Finally. Well, I suppose we can both agree that I failed, haven't I? My job was to be a teacher, and I so badly wanted to teach you exactly what the Stanley Parable is supposed to be, but somehow I couldn't. Well, at any rate, I don't know if I care for the Stanley Parable anymore. Do you think any of this is actually in the main game? Honestly, I doubt it. What would that even look like? No, I think I've had enough of it. No more doors, no more demonstrations, no more endings. That's the other problem with this game. There's too many bloody endings. I'm sick of them. How can one game end so many times? It doesn't make sense. Oh, but back at the beginning of the demonstration, now, that was lovely. No concerns about where it was all going. No confusion. Just a blank slate. Yes, that's what I want. A game of beginnings. Hey, do you remember, just a few minutes ago, when we met for the first time, and I showed you the technology used to make the demo, because I thought there actually was a demo. Oh, we were so naive back then, how little we knew of the world. And then, when we ended up back in the waiting room, even though you'd already done that before, yes, it's all so fresh in my memory. They were such wonderful moments. Oh, And then when we played the game with the cup and you won, and then we kept wandering and we ended up in a stairwell somewhere and we just kept climbing and climbing, flight after flight after flight. I thought they would never end. And then we were on some kind of catwalk. I didn't have any idea what was down there. Did you? And we just kept going and we found that elevator and it said escape on it. We talked about it for a while, about how we couldn't possibly know whether this was really an escape, but that it seemed worth a try, and at the very least it would be an adventure. So we got inside and we rode the elevator up and up and up. We had some sense that the end was coming, but we couldn't possibly know when. And then after so long it finally stopped, and we stepped out into the lush outdoors, the trees, the wildlife, the sun rising on a new and glorious path.
Wait.
Freedom. We were free. There was nothing to think, nothing to know. Simply us being right there in that moment. Wasn't it so beautiful? Wasn't that moment so singularly, piercingly beautiful? We were free.
Der Typ ist so genial. Wait. Okay, das sieht schon eher wie das Originalspiel aus. What? No! That! What? Hier startet das Spiel! Nein! Warum? No! No! Never! I'm in the office. No! Okay. Das war dann die erste Runde Demo. Ich eine zweite Demo und weiß ich nicht. Auf jeden Fall habe ich ein Achievement gekriegt. Yay. Sieht so aus, als würde es genauso anfangen wie vorhin.
Welcome to the Stanley Parable demonstration. Your number is...
Diesmal wird gerusht. Ich renn jetzt durch.
Oh, hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Stanley Parable live demonstration. It will be my pleasure to guide you through this sneak peek at what to expect in the Stanley Parable. A tease, just enough to leave you hungry for more. How exciting. Can't you just feel that nervous tension? The looming uncertainty? Why don't we drink in the anticipation for a moment, just for 20 minutes or so?
Okay, das wird
Please,
jetzt
for just 20 minutes,
super.
don't move or act in any way. Simply remain motionless and let the thrill of demoing the Stanley Parable wash over you.
Gut, mal schauen, was passiert. Wir werden eine Weile warten. Auch wenn es 20 Minuten werden. Starten wir mal jetzt. Countdown.
Oh wait, I've got it. You know what would really ramp up the anticipation? If I gave you a little tour of the facility and show you how we make video game demonstrations. Yes, you'll be simply out of your mind with anxiety. Come along this way.
So, 20 Minuten warten. Wollt ihr es auch? Gerade ich vermisse die Musik von vorhin, als wir darüber nachgedacht haben über das Spiel. Ist ja wunderschön, nicht wahr? Okay, das passiert, wenn ich 20 Minuten warte. Jetzt soll ich das Video hier unterbrechen und später 20 Minuten fortführen. Nein, ich glaube, da schickt mich hier ganz mal durch die Demo.
This is where I and the other proctors have been working meticulously to construct a
Was
demo
passiert, wenn ich
that
da
explains clearly and concisely exactly what the Stanley
Noch
Parable
was?
is, how it plays, and why you should spend real-world money on the main game. Video game demonstrations are tricky, and without the proper technology, you run the risk of the player having no idea what to expect in the full version. Ah, here is one such technology. These buttons are meant to convey the meaning of choice and the impact of the decisions you make. After all, choices carry tremendous meaning and consequence. Didn't you know that? Go ahead. Why don't you try picking one of these buttons to press, and we'll see what your choice says about you. How fascinating. Did you know that 94% of all people who select that particular button are sexual predators? You see, our choices really do illuminate the very intent.
Nein, schade. Es ist halt nur eine Demo. Wenn ihr den Sprecher genauso liebt wie ich, dann kauft euch das Spiel, es ist göttlich. Selbst die Demo hier, mit 40 Minuten Aufnahme, sagt, glaube ich, ungefähr wie das Spiel laufen wird. Das Originalspiel ist eins minimal länger. Wenn ihr es einmal komplett durch habt, Moment, was sagt ich hab's einmal durch? Nein, niemals, das werdet ihr nie komplett durch haben. Wunderschön. Ihr werdet euch immer wieder fragen, habe ich das richtig gefunden? Habe ich ein Ende gefunden? Geht es weiter? Nein. Moment, was? Okay. Ich glaube, die Demo zeigt schon so ähnlich ist. Und ihr werdet diesen Sprecher mit Sicherheit lieben. Wenn nicht, kauft euch nicht. Ja. Warum steht ein Sessel? Warum liegt da ein Blatt Papier im Sessel? Keine Ahnung. Ich liebe das Spiel. Und ich kann die Demo jetzt nur neu starten. Oder auch gar nicht. Mein Bild. Wenn es euch gefallen hat, kauft euch, schaut weiter. Irgendwann zeige ich euch eine Vollversion. Vielleicht den Anfang. Mal schauen. So eins der vielen Enden, das ich so rausfinde. Man wird das Spiel tausendmal durchspielen, bis man sich entschieden hat oder nicht entschieden hat, was man tut. Dann habt ihr gesehen, wenn man wartet, passiert was anderes, als wenn man weiterläuft. Und so wird das ganze Spiel immer weitergehen. Also für alle Wrestle-Fans und Leute, die einfach drauf stehen, hier komplett Mindfuck zu erfahren und komplett durchzudrehen, kauft es euch oder spielt selbst die Demo. Ist recht lustig. Und das war's dann für heute von mir. Ich wünsche euch noch viel Spaß, haut rein, wenn es euch gefallen hat, lasst einen Daumen da und bis zum nächsten Mal mit unseren Let's Plays. Ciao!